Hi guys, IsCLM here and welcome back to another episode of IsCLM's Palette Productions. Today's palette is palette 443. Before we get into the video, can I ask that you guys hit subscribe and turn on notifications? It will really help the channel out loads. Thank you! Just so people know, while I am using the palette, I am allowed to incorporate other blocks as well, which is why I will be using stone as a base before adding detail using stone brick and andesite. But first, let's start making some markers. To start, we're going to take our barrels and click it upwards so that it's facing up and we can see the details of the barrel. And then we want to go to the side and count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again. And one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again. And we can make our way back to the front. And then do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then place on the 6th one. What I want you to do is to follow along till you're in line with the second barrel and click there to create a square. This will be used to shape our mining cave or our outdoor patio on the top. Carrying on from the second one at the front, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. Up. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up, and one more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. Then we're going to go to this side, and it's counting 5 again, and on the 6th one, you make sure you place a barrel. Make sure you do face it upwards, because if you click like this, it'll just face down, and that's not what you want. You want the actual detail of the barrel to be shown as the pillar. And carry on with the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the side. And then we're just going to copy it all at the back. Boom. And that's our layout so far. Next we're going to take our stripped dark oak logs and we need to crouch to place it on the barrel, because if you don't and you just click, it'll open the barrel. So make sure you're crouching and then click 4 dark oak logs. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, our first pillar. And we could do this for every single barrel. There we go, all of our pillars have been raised, and while you're at it you can also join them up, every single one. And you also want to make sure these are joined up for now. This could change later in the video, but for now we're going to keep it as a border so we know this is our square. Now it's time to grab the stone and we're going to add some of our walls in. Starting with the first square, this is going to be the entrance to our own mine. So you want to come here and just create a nice wall with stone. Raise it all the way up. We can also add one line across there so that it outlines it. And then moving on to this one at the front, we're going to create a window. This will be our door, so make sure you leave a 1x2 space in the middle so that you can get your door. I'll even add mine now. I'm going to use dark oak. There we go. And we're going to leave this space for now, actually. We've forgotten some pillars as well, so before we continue with the stone, make sure you follow this. Come to your pillar, walk so you're in line with the first one, and build that one up as well. We're going to need this because the idea I have for this means we need the pillars. All pillars should align with each other, making it easy for measurements. There we go. And we'll even join these ones up like that. There we go. Back to the stone. These walls can just be filled in. There's going to be no windows on this side, at least on the bottom. And then we're going to come to the back, and I want to have windows on all 3 of the windows at the back, just to give that more light we need at the bottom and natural light coming in. We'll even put one window on this side so it's not all just a plain wall. Like that. And this is what our build looks like so far. And I like it a lot. Now we're going to add some texture in using our andesite and stone bricks. So this is just randomly placing the blocks. If people have watched my hardcore series, they would see that this is a style that I am using for my world right now. And it is a really nice one. It was Camp who showed me it, so thank you Camp for showing me this texturing. I don't claim to be that good though. I don't know how to texture very well, but we all gotta try. And we still need to do the inside of this room as well so that we can see if it's slightly different. I'll even add it here. Yeah, so if you come on the inside and add just a little bit here and there, you may need to go in the actual house just to see how it looks different. Like that. And if it doesn't work for you, you can just add some blocks. There we go. And then we come around with our stone bricks. You don't need to add loads and loads of stone bricks, just some here and there, just to add some more detail to it. One and two. And boom, boom. Add a second one there. There we go. And that's that done. So we have used so far 4 out of 6 of our blocks. Pretty cool. Next we're going to take some glass pane and just fill in all the gaps on the bottom. These are our windows all filled in. As well as taking our oak planks and filling in the floor. While I have you here, can I ask that you guys hit subscribe and turn on notifications? I'm aiming for 400 subscribers, and with your help I know we can get there. Now we are going to move on to the roofs. A builder's worst nightmare, but we're going to make it easy on ourselves. We're doing simple roofs, guys. For our roof we are using polished andesite and deep slate tiles. Some grindy materials but look really good for the build. For this we are doing quite a small roof for the smaller part. So you like this, you've got two slabs, two slabs, two slabs and one slab. So I will show you on the other side, but first what you can do is just do that so that you got a bit of it already done, and then drag this all the way along, make sure it's overhanging, and then click on the pillar and bring it forward like that, and you can just keep moving it up like this until you meet the pillar. There we go, like that, easy as that. And then you want to take your deep slate tiles, because that's all you're going to need, and drag them along. It took me a while to actually like deep slate tiles. I was much more for the deep slate bricks, but I think the tiles bring such a busy pattern that is needed to some builds, and deep slate is always such a good build for a roof. There we go, like that. Perfect. Now we want to move on to our actual build and move on to making this roof, which we are going to need just some stairs and the full block of each. We'll start with the andesite, so you want to come here and move that, make sure it's always overhanging. This gives that detail so it doesn't look so flat. No one likes a really flat build. And then you want to just keep doing the repeated pattern of upside down stairs and regular stairs till you meet in the middle. One way to do this is to also go to the other side and make sure you're raising them both around the same time, or do a little bit and then do the other side as well, like how I did. Keep going. It's not too tall, but it is still going to be a decent size. Then for the middle, you put a full polished andesite block, and then an upside down stairs. That gives it some definition as well. And then we want to do the same on this side. This roof's going to be in a L or R shape, depending the way you look at it. Like that. And then this can just go all the way around like that. Perfect. Now we just need to fill it in with deep slate tiles. And I'm going to do this in a bit of a time lapse because roofs do take a bit of time. So let's get started. So guys, we have took this palette and managed to make a pretty cool survival base. It looks really cool from the outside. Lots of space, you've got a balcony, you've got a mining cave, you've got some areas on the side for foods or animals. The inside is really big and spacious where you can have everything you need in survival, and it's perfect. Everyone decorates the inside of a base differently, but if I was to decorate, this is how I would do it. Ta-da! All filled in and all decorated in a nice style for survival. I've even managed to incorporate our final block, which was red wool. I think this is going to be a perfect style for those who want a long-term base. You've got a lot of storage, you've got a jukebox, you've got your kitchen set up and some anvils and end chests. It's still spacious so you don't feel like you're cramped in one area. And we come upstairs, you've got your bed, some decorations, a full enchantment table. But you don't have to put enchantment tables here if you don't want to. You can put anything you want in a room. But I'm basing mine if it was in survival, and a lot of people tend to have an enchantment table at the base as well as at farms. But yeah, this is the total look, and I actually, like I say, really like it. I didn't expect me to like it this much because no one really uses wool to build, but it works really well with the build. And then we've got our outdoor area lit up well with some lanterns. Perfect view. We see our first ever pallet video house over there. Wow. I'd like to hear your guys' opinions, so make sure you comment below. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, as well as turning on notifications so that I can hit my goal of 400 subscribers. I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.